Welcome back to the NDS. It's now Duel 2 for the Burger King Duels. We just saw Duel 1 in a pretty exciting race. Let's take a look at 26 more. From the front to the back, you got your good amount of veterans up front and quite a lot of inexperience, as several fantasy drivers just row after row back there looking to race their way in. But for now, we go green, 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 green. As we get underway, top 15 of these cars are going to be the ones getting into the main event. As some drivers back here have progress to make up, while others are just looking to hold their own. Looking like a pack right now, as 3 wide's looking to be the norm. Nothing more, nothing less. 44 thought about it, but thinks better. Goes up there instead. So far, it looks like the middle lane isn't exactly the fastest right now, but the way plate racing works, you've seen the bottom be dominant all day long, so that's where you want to be. If you're up top, you could probably slide back, drop back in line. That's always a good strategy here. Checks like these. Up front, Vax and PS Fast and 11 side by side for that lead. 15's going to get it. As I think we got all 26 in here. Yep. Front to back. Wannabe and Vax and working together on the low side. Jerry in that 13. He has been around for a while and still knows how to get it done, even if his car has been less and less on him now. 3 of Kyle D almost leaning on the 4 for a little bit, but gets off of him. Yeah, big group right here. Keeping it honest. Laundry sauce is, right now, so far so good. In the bottom, oh, we got a crash back there. What in the hell? Kyle D up on top of Landon right there. Canadian Lux, fucking Ringo, dude. Tiger Man. What in the hell? Caused it. Yeah, you see back there, that's what really does it in. The 9 leaning on the 66, and that's what gets the 33 of Derek Baum in it. Landon, Frosty to Otter, Tiger Man, Kyle D up on top of some cars. That 3 just a wild ride. Fucking Ringo's pull it in. Landon's pulling it in. Several drivers just calling it. That one racer, or should actually no, Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen out front. Similar paint schemes. Several inexperienced slow cars up front, but they'll be good. 66, 99, 3, and 9 are out of the race. Nobody's really got any separation to run fast laps right now, so it's still anybody's game. Let's run back to 15th on the restart would be the 10. Benny Scholl right now currently holds that final spot into the race. I think with a restart like this, we'll see some of these drivers back here really start to draft back up to the lead group, try to set some speed down in the fastest lap department. It might take a lap to get them wound up, and honestly, I think with how many cars in the slow lane might actually be a bit congestive. Never thought of that, but it looks like everybody back to about Derek Baum is keeping pace. Frosty to Otter, Tiger Man losing the draft right there. So with these guys, it's still plenty of time left for wacky scenarios to play out. Jerry just keeping it nice. BS Fast and 11 on the bottom as well. Just a train around the bottom right now. 78 out front. He's getting past Darkest Presence. Not exactly holding the lead there very good. Jerry's keeping it nice and keeping everyone on their toes right now, going 3 wide, being the aggressor, just doing crazy crap. That's all he's got. .78 in the main right there. Oh, the puff goes up to lean on the 50 a bit. Racer down low. Got the 50 trap 4 wide there. The puff leaning on some cars, but he finds a spot for himself. The 50 getting passed by the 1 like that may be a testament to the strength variance of the field right here. As some drivers are just looking to get ready to go no matter where their competition is. The 7 Super Sumo just keeping good touch with the lead group so far. Everybody's just kind of just in line right now. Nobody's really setting that fast a lap like dynamite. Everybody just kind of keeping it nice and slow. The Cooker's been cooking some lap times as he's set a lap sub 51. As he's one of few drivers to do so. Look at some of them fast lap times right there. 27 as the fastest lap of this duel so far, but also have to compare those to the fastest laps from the first duel, and that might not be enough. So we'll have to see who sets the biggest flyer as we get down into the day. Muhaha JJ. Looking to go in there. Oh, the 4 leaning on some cars. Very aggressive driving from the Cometeers. But he makes it work, makes it stick. Kind of just shoved the 41 a little bit. Going to hold up that high side. Keep them dropping back. Keep holding back the cars. Hold back his competition. Doesn't want to have to get past and get right back by them again. Let's look at some, where the lap traffic is. Tiger Man's about 27 seconds back, so if you're at 34, you're looking for a caution quick. The 8 also could benefit from a yellow flag right here. And we've seen some close calls in this group, so it's not like they can't crash. It's just that they haven't yet. Oh, BS Fast 11 leaning on Jerry a little bit, but there was room to save it for the 13. That one racer going down somewhere. There's no sleep here. No sleep for these drivers. As they're back on that 4 wide again. Are they gonna? They're gonna pile it up. Oh, this time it is. There they go. There they go. Vaxin. The Puff. Muhaha. And that's gonna be a caution. Take a look at what he did. I think this time. That was some aggressive driving from the 15 of Vaxin. And I just think it just came back to bite him in the ass there at the very end. Is coming off a 4. See the ultimate contact made a little bit there, and that's all it takes. The Puff. Cometeers got a piece of it. Muhaha, Tank, Jerry, Vaxin. Oh man. Oh, right side hit for the Puff there on the interior wall. I think Iris may have gotten into the front there. 27 got a little bit of it. Cometeers. A little bit of front damage, but a very good save. BS Fast and 11 with a piece of it as well. Let's go on board with the 13 of Jerry. Yeah, Jerry was just top of 4. And as soon as it started happening, you had no idea. He's able to collect it up and able to get it rolling again, but whew. Getting crazy out here. Wrecked cars, hurt feelings. Four of the Cometeers being scored a lap down. And that certainly looks like a death nail to his chances of making it in. Vaxin, 20th. Currently, Derek Baum holds the final spot, but there are several damaged cars that might not be able to hold speed. Green flag is out. The 4 able to use the low side to try to be where he is with lap traffic, but it's not going to pay off. Usually lap cars line up on the inside and lead lap cars line up on the outside. I just don't see that. They just didn't have enough time to get back there from all the repairs he made. So it's unfortunate for the 4 team. Unfortunate for how his rookie season is going to come to a start, or an anticlimactic start at that. All right, let's take a look at this league group here. Now, they're definitely putting on some hella runs. I think the 4's coming back on pit road for more repairs. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. Meanwhile, this league group is looking more than secure, with 15th place looking Frosty to Otter and Tank Gunner. There's a group here, but they don't look like they have got speed. BS Fast and 11 maybe trying to break free of Tiger Man, but it's just that 34 is holding up some cars that might not be able to make the 500. Super Sumo would have himself probably the most secure chance of all. I mean, these duels have been eating up rookies, but the 7 has been eaten fresh so far. As we are getting down to the late phase of this race, so it does not look like there will be any more yellows. Toad Warrior out front. The 4, even more repairs. The Cooker sure is cooking. He's been like the class of like of all the drivers to like join mid-season. 24, the Cooker, he's been just living the dream. Already has a win to his name and on fast track to qualify for his first Talladega 500. So let's see where that goes. Laundry Sauce, Darkest Presence, Bunger, Benny Scholl, Dump Truck. Several drivers looking to be in here. Wonder if we'll have a battle for the final spot. It looks like Tank Gunner, Derek Baum, and Frosty the Otter are all making sure that they get in. Or they could be leaving the 8 car behind. Who knows? As they've run into some lap traffic. The lead pack running into some lap cars. That is the number 4. As it looks like they went 4 wide for a little bit there, but they made it work as now they're just kind of breaking up the lead group, which might give other cars an advantage, but I don't, from what we've seen from Duel 1, that does not look like that's how it works. You can't really pick on the 4 car too much. He's just, it all came crashing down. Now now it's a battle right now. This second group here with BS Fast and 11, the Puff, Vaxen, and Muhaha, they're not going to take this one lying down. As it looks like the Cooker, Super Sumo, and that one, and Mammoth Wolfgang Van Halen are just popping off right now. Yeah, red black trackhouse car, huh? Wonder who that could be. This second group here is still very much hell bent on tracking them down. Be a great reunion once it happens. As now these guys, the three little adventurers are kind of stuck behind the Gaumeteers, which could mean trouble for a top 15 spot for these drivers. Look who is on the way. It's the squad of 4. BS Fast and 11, led by Vaxon, Muhaha, and the Puff are all closing in. And it looks like Tank Gunner and Frosty are going to try and run away with it. Derek Baum just... Oh, look at that. The 4 car switches lanes to let him in. And now look, they're leaving the 14 behind the 4. Oh, man. That's so interesting. The top 3 are just so in line with each other that they're actually were kind of still maintaining decent distance from those guys. And look at all these fastest lap being run. They're run by top 15, but Laundry Sauce has put down a flyer in his current predicament. They are just absolutely going down just full throttle city right now. As these back markers, they go 4 wide just to go on and put on a show. But they make it work. I mean, the amount of times that 27 has been 4 wide and lived is insane. I bet most of the drivers, most of the fans rooting for Iris have just been like heart attack simulator right now. Good Lord. Now the lead group's picking right back up. It is looking mighty strong. The amount of cars able to just stay in line. Vaxon trying to keep up. Doesn't want to end up falling behind like Muhaha. And that 50 of the Puff is currently battling for one of those last like transfer spots. Like the situation is picking up for back markers right now who are trying to fight their way in. What about up front? It's already lap 30. God damn. These laps come off the board fast. Well, if it's any solace, then there are still several drivers or have a chance to win that usually don't get out and win that often or ever. I remember last season we had a fantasy driver win the duel. Remember, it was Muhaha, and he's looking like he's not even going to make the field at all this season. Alright, lap 31 to 35 kicks off as there's still plenty of time for another lap car to throw a wrench into the lead group here. Dump Truck has lost contact with the lead group as Group 2 is currently fighting amongst each other for those spots. Vaxon has lost contact with Group 2, and there are still several lap cars just existing. Tiger Man is also very slow. Looks like he might be he might break up this lead group here a bit, which might lead to some anticlimactic winner of the duel. But with the 500, it's so endurance based that like you have to complete 80 laps, like 80 whole laps at Talladega. That's more than an ARCA race's worth of laps. That is demanding as hell. And I just realized something. The first 3 in the first 3 seasons, all the Talladega 500 winners from seasons 1 through 3 have left or out of the series, with Jake being the only other 500 winner to be in the field. But look at this coming up on Tiger Man. They're going to put him a lap down. That's going to be unfortunate, as it looks like cars are squirming left and right to get by. Toad Warrior benefits the most from this. Don't think Dump Truck's going to be able to catch up, but like, it's a good way to string out the pack. Is now Toad Warrior not as fast as these cars with draft. They'll catch him right back up. Yeah, Darkest Presence and Wannabe having the toughest time with those guys. And look at this. String them out for fastest lap, but honestly, you may want to stay single file as the Gamateers looking to go another lap down here with limited laps remaining. Coming to 2 to go. This time Toad Warrior gets cucked the hardest, as it looks like it's going to be Laundry Sauce and Benny Scholl with the 1-2 breakaway. The whole pack's going to eat a big hunk of slowdown as the Cooker gets all the way P3 with several cars leaking around. See a 34 back there, just unfortunate. Yeah, but 7 has a little bit of adversity, but he's still plenty fine to make the main event. Laundry Sauce out front, coming to the white flag as these fuckers are still battling madly. We'll take a look at their blight once we get to the end of this race. White flag. The top 12 are guaranteed, or pretty safe, as Laundry Sauce leads Benny Scholl. This time, I don't think Racer is going to be able to get to them in time with the push from Mammoth Wolfgang Van Halen. Benny Scholl looking low. Oh my gosh. This man cannot be stopped. But that one Racer is hot on his heels. The 1 is blazing fast. He's going to take a look like he's standing still, but not really. Racer looks low. Side by side to the line, the push, and the winner of the duel is going to be... Benny got him. Benny got him. Look at this. What's 3 spots are here? Derek Baum, Tank Gunner, BS Fastlane 11. Here comes the 50 of the Puff, making the pass on the frickin' tri-oval of the final lap. The 50 is in. The Puff will be racing for a 500. Oh my gosh. And that margin, 6 1/1000ths of a second. You want to know what Benny's got to say about that? Tired of seeing him win? Fuck you. Suck my balls. That is great. Man's on a streak in FTS, goes out and takes a duel for himself. Oh my god. The Mad Lad did it again. Anyways, what you see on the right is there. Let's take a look at some fastest laps. Darkest Presence set a fucking flyer. Holy shit. Look at them. There are plenty of ballers out there, but not sure who's going to be left. There's several laps that look like they're not quite up to snuff. But we'll sort them out and see who makes the 500. Releasing the final results shortly hereafter. That's all for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.